Shalom, it's Selfie Carats. I just asked her to come over here and she does not. She just ignored me. So rude. Okay, so what's up? How are you? Okay, so we're gonna be doing your what's up, Sagittarius. So the message that I have for you, we ain't going steady. So that's the song I got in my mind, or had in my mind before. I just took a little mini break, had to release some shit. Had to do a few other things. So yeah, let's get started. So of course we're gonna talk about your ESPM. Okay, so that's gonna be checking in your emotional, spiritual, mental, and physical health, as well as strength, weakness, advice, or past, present, or future. Okay, so whichever one this resonates for. Of course, anytime you get this reading, it's gonna be timeless. But my intention is set for June 1st to 7th. Okay. So we got Cain. Pay attention to your health. Okay, so emotional health. Okay, making sure that you're emotionally sound, but also emotionally available. Okay, so that's availability is a form of how much you take care of yourself. Okay, and ooh, we got the fire frying pan under spirituality, trouble, and accusations. Okay, so spiritually, people may be questioning your integrity based on how truthful you speak or how appropriately you speak at a certain time. Okay, so they're only accusing you because they didn't think of it. Okay, we also got ear, which is good news. Okay, so that's going to be good news for you in the physical, because again, you're going to be knowing that you're being heard. Anytime you get backlash is anytime you get you only get backlash or face opposition when you are actually doing something that is in your power. Okay, when you stand in your power, your mind, you have to be elevated to think like you have to be elevated to talk like you. Okay, so we have the rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay, so that's going to be mental. Okay, so mentally you already got, okay, I got my word pattern, I got my flow, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. So now you're going to be able to get in alignment with what you need to communicate with. Okay, and how you need to communicate. All right, so I'm gonna pull this. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups. That's in your strength. All right, we got the Five of Swords in reverse, and we got the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's talk about why these cards in reverse. We got the Death card at the bottom of the deck, so you guys can have Scorpio placements, of course. But look, y'all, I miss my scarf so much. I did. I was like, I need it bigger. Okay. All right, so we got the Queen of Cups. Of course, that your strength is given in that feminine love. Okay, but also again, I feel like you guys are balanced when it comes to the masculine and feminine energy being propelled and projected forward. I think people are able to see which side is which and whose side is who. Do you understand? A lot of people are putting you under the hot seat for the primary purposes. They need to be able to find their everybody keeps saying read the room. They want to find their justice and how they treated you in a certain sense. Okay, they want to find their justice, and because we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so they can't argue with the truth. They can't argue with straight, clear cut and delivered information. Okay, because especially you're giving it from a loving endurance placement. Okay, so even if you're telling the person like, yeah, I can't kick it with you no more, it was nice, I enjoyed the time, young lady. Okay, it'd be like that. You have to say, this is where I feel that we have to draw the line. Okay, so the trouble may be that they probably thought you was cheating with another chick, because the Queen of Cups make you feel like you got, especially if you coming in with that bubbly energy, the Queen of Cups is gonna make you feel like you probably she's being replaced. Okay, if that is someone that is assuming that you spiritually are cheating on them, or etc., or you've been wanting to get out of this relationship, you've been wanting to leave me alone. Now I ain't been wanting to leave you alone, but I had to. Okay, I had to. Okay. We got the Five of Swords, which is, oh, sorry, I want to say that is Aquarius energy. Okay, yeah, they 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, they 5, 6, 7. Okay, so Aquarian energy, you don't want to go toe to toe with an Aquarius. Okay, because they are the ones who you don't want to look weak in a large crowd. That's kind of what I'm getting from that, that clear delivery of that Five of Swords. Okay, okay, so the Queen of Cups is a benevolent person, makes her way along the shoreline. Okay, so that's again having that front line energy. She is careful to catch a drop of water that might spill from the glorious chalice she carries. So mindful of words, mindful of tongue, mindful of how she spills out her emotions. Okay, in distance, a lighthouse serves as a guiding beacon. Okay, so if you're taking a leadership role, especially when it comes to communication, because people are listening, that's good news. Okay, so the upright, kind and caring person, devoted, imaginative, and a guide guiding personality, okay? So again, their strength is guiding people with, like, you know, your highest truth, but also in how you emotionally take care of yourself. Now people want to know, like, how do I emotionally take care of myself when I'm so enraged, okay? And I'm just, of course, talking about the topic and the matters for now, because this is a timestamp and first and foremost my documentation, okay? So I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't exist based off, you know, how, etc., etc. Okay, so a foreign soldier has entered the city. He shows no respect to the king and dishonors him with his tactics. It is impossible to win against such a foe, so it's best not to fight for now. Gloating over his victory, the soldier collects the five swords surrendered to him, okay? So there's that energy that little card is given, okay? So in reverse, it exposing a false friend, less chance of defeat. So remember, people are wanting to be against you. Even, you know, in a relationship, she wants there, you know how you gotta have a blame the bad guy in a relationship, like, it was your fault, we're not together no more. So that's kind of like the energy. So they can't find that, okay? But if you can, that's the weakness in being able to point out who is and who's not, okay? Who's with you and who's not. Also calling out people, because we got the King of Wands in reverse. Calling out people who are not active fathers, okay? Literally calling out those non-active fathers. Like, if you're not active, you're not active. If you can't, you got to get active, little baby, because that's what it is, you know? This is the time in, you know, what we are looking for, especially if so many black men are dying, we're looking for real, true leaders in the community who wants to be fathers, who wants to spend that time nurturing and developing, you know what I'm saying, what is being taken away from us so very easily, okay? So again, that could be something that you guys are also calling out. It's like, you know what, I'm done with this. You're not the father I thought. You're not, you know, you're not the leader, because a father is a leader. A father is a leader in his household, in his community, and, you know, the children that he chooses to raise. So I feel like that's going to be a lot of energy that is going to be kind of placed on, okay? You're calling out anything that is false, okay? This is the time to call out anything that's false, to align yourself with your soul family. If you hang with suckers, go be with suckers, okay? And you tell them that, and don't have no guilt for feeling alone or lonely. You will gravitate to the people, again, that you need to gravitate towards, okay? So we got the Two of Diamonds. The Two of Diamonds. Okay, so that's that. Ooh, what's up? So that's that opportunity to, that's that opportunity to truly, because we got the mediator card right here, okay? That's that opportunity with the Jack of Hearts underneath the King of Wands to restore and rebuild that relationship, okay? To really put yourself, because that's the person who really deals with a lot of people. And I feel like this person puts women again before anything, okay? And this is why the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands can't mesh when it comes to the synergy of a reading, for the primary reason that they choose women over family. They choose, you know, hoes over bros over hoes type shit, you know what I mean? Or hoes over bros type energy, okay? So let me give you guys the card. Okay, so we got the Three of Hearts, and this is in the weakness or the present energy, okay? So that's also the blessing of twins, triplets, multiple children, okay? So we also know this is somebody that you need to call out who's not a good active father. And then also, this is also an open relationship, okay? So this is also asking for that open relationship, so there won't be any, you know, miscommunication on how we operate as a couple. But also, anyway, this is immaturity, emotional immaturity for the first. And then this is also where people choose to place their affections, okay? Childhood, like trust, gaming, bisexuality, exercising one's options, okay? But that's, you know, that's the primary, that's the present energy, okay? So somebody could be asking you of this, and they can also be like, okay, well, I know you want to do this. Do you not just want to be with me? Type energy, okay? All right, so we got the Two of Diamonds in the past or the strength energy, okay? So we got meetings, partnerships, coaching, coach, and then we have a contract, a business agreement, okay? So roommate or project. So you and this person could just be a roommate. Y'all could just be saying that, like, we're just roommates, etc., etc., when really this is a time for you guys to establish, you know, energetic bond and how you guys are going to like coexist with each other, okay? Or even this could be the strength in how you show people how to really, you know, operate and move with one another in business and partnerships, okay, etc., etc., okay? The Jack of Hearts is also going to bring you that, like, again, that's that sacrifice, that's that hero, that's that spiritual love, that's Jesus, air quote. It's also children, daycare, so loan shark, okay? So be careful with, again, making sure you're finding people that you congruently want to do business with, okay? Because the King of Wands don't have that same respect in reverse that they would if it was in the upright, okay? They're not willing to sacrifice their home life for anything, okay? they're willing to sacrifice their home life for anything, okay? So also sex addict, stubborn, charmer, and evangelist, okay? So remember that. So we got the insightful king stands proudly on a sand dune. His kingdom by the sea has benefited from his intuitive leadership and creativity. A trading vessel shines upon its earthly counterpart, okay? So in the reverse, we got difficult to please, okay? So this is a man who we got lack of creativity and sculpturous character, okay? So you already know that's a person that can't be molded and ain't gonna mold nobody else, okay? All right, so we got that. Let's move. Let's move. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords comes in to really demonstrate, to again clearly communicate your emotional needs. Okay, it's just period. Clearly communicate your emotional needs. Don't let nobody talk to you. Don't let nobody talk at you. Do you understand? You need to, you know, speak up the way you gonna speak, the way they gonna speak down. Speak up the way they gonna speak down. Okay, we got the Five of Swords. Look, tried to come back in. Okay, that's that trouble accusation energy. Okay, but okay, let's read this one. I'm gonna read it from this book, even though that's not the depiction of. Okay, so upright, it would be a cheat, dishonorable victory, unfair tactics, a cruel person who enjoys the suffering of others, a braggart. Okay, so this could be I'm getting the energy of, basically, you know how people like, basically I'm getting the term, don't bite the hand that feeds you. So we got the trouble and the accusations, okay? So we got that trouble is with people wanting to be dishonorable in how they truly, because I feel like we got, okay, even now, there's going to be a lot of Sagittarius calling out people who go out to these protests and just doing it for their clout, for their fan base. Oh, we care type energy, okay? So you got to really kind of be on that too, like be on the guard of people like doing things for an integrable, we're basically not integrable, if that makes sense. I'm trying to figure out the word. Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so that's gonna come in to really give you that good news to say, okay, this is the solutions. These are the, you know what I mean? I feel like you're gonna be offering those solutions in the physical. Okay, so this is what this can happen. This is how this is gonna benefit me. This is how it's gonna benefit you. Okay. So we got the Knight of Cups, but that comes in reverse, okay? So the Knight of Cups comes in reverse, again, to interject that because you were out of this part of the relationship, you now can go towards your destiny. You can go towards, you know, really moving into alliance with the people that have the same values as you, okay? So let's move to the, what is that, Knight of Cups and reverse. Knight of Cups. So that's trickery, artifice, subtlety, and swindling, duplicity, and fraud, okay? So a lot of people are going to be in a fraudulent mood lately, just because a lot of people don't know how to articulate to the highest degree of everyone else, okay? Everybody's not an Aquarius, because we got 2 Aquarius cards here. So everybody's not an Aquarius. Everybody don't know how to speak for the good of everyone, okay? People are trained to only see themselves as the beneficiary of their contribution to life, okay? So that's gonna be you guys's weekly. I like how cleaner it looks. Yeah, I'm just liking the board, how clean it feels. Like I said, you guys got the Death card in reverse, and you got the 2 of Swords in reverse, okay? And then we got the 7 of Wands, so that's the judging. We got the Judgment. Okay, so those all kind of bring in, you know, that information of, oh, we got the 2 of Cups. So you're meeting, it's more of a meeting of the minds, but also a meeting of the action, okay? Meeting of the minds with the action. You're gonna be like, who by that action, baby? Okay, so judge wisely as you will be judged. Okay, whatever happens on earth stays on earth. I'll talk to you later. Ciao, bellos. Oh, if you guys are interested in personal reading and you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and the video link for that will be below. Okay, or you can sign up on my Patreon. Got 2 questions for $12.12. Ciao, bellos.